What's going on, everybody? This is Maurice Wright, and this is Mo's Market Insights, where I try to help people who are just beginning their investing journey to try and make sense of the stock market and investing. And one of my favorite things to do while investing in stocks is to invest in what I like to call dividend investing stocks or dividend paying stocks. And what that is investing in companies that actually pay you for owning shares in the company. And for those of you who don't know what a dividend is, it's your share of profits from owning shares of stock in a company. Now, this isn't a flashy way of investing, and most of these stocks don't move as fast as, say, your growth stocks do, but it does supply stability in your portfolio when you're investing. Now, you can structure these investments that pay dividends in a way where you can get paid every month by investing in stocks that pay you on different months. And most stocks pay what we call quarterly or every 3 months. And then you can find out how much it pays by looking at this section right here. This tells you that you will get paid 35 cents for every share of stock that you own. Now, as an example, I have 102 shares of stock. So if you multiply 102 shares times 35 cents a share, you get a total of 35.70. This is how much I'll get paid every 3 months from this stock because I have 102 shares. Now, if you want to know how much you'll get paid for the year, you just multiply this figure by 4, and it tells you that I will get paid on average $142.80 every year just for owning 102 shares of this stock. Now, the reason that I say it's on average is because with most of your brokerage accounts, you'll have something called a dividend reinvestment plan. And what that means is when the company pays you out a dividend, the money that you get paid goes back into buying more shares of stock, which will then increase your next payout on the next dividend because you'll have more shares of stock. Now, with this example, the last time that I did get paid, I got paid my 32, I got paid $34 and I had 98 shares of stock. So once that money went into my account, it bought me 4 more shares of stock, which ended up at 102 shares. So then the next time that I get paid, which will be on October the 15th, I'll get that $35.70. And with the stock right now trading around $9.15, if you take the $35.70 and divide that by, I'll round it up to $9.15, you'll get a total of 3.90 shares, which will be added to my 102 shares, which will then give me a total of 105.9 shares. And then when you add the next 35 cents, which I'll get paid the next 3 months from that, did I do that wrong? 105 times 0.9. 35, I'll get $36.75. So as you see, every preceding time that you get paid a dividend and the dividend goes back into buying more shares of stock, you end up getting paid more money every time you get paid. And if you hold this for a lengthy period of time, let's say 5 years, you could end up with a substantial amount of money every 3 months. Now, what you could do is you could find stocks that pay on different months. And you can just Google this and look up what months your stocks will pay you, or what stocks that you're looking for pay on what months. And then all you have to do is structure it where you buy 4 different stocks that pay on 4 different time frames, so that every month you'll get paid a dividend from a different stock. You could also choose to buy a stock that pays you every month, which I have right here. Now, this stock pays 12 cents every month. And the reason that it pays lower is because it's every month. But once you add up the total of how much you get paid for the year, because you are getting paid this dividend every month, you multiply 0.12 times 12 months, you'll end up with $1.44, which means that if you own 100 shares of stock, you will get paid on average. You multiply this by 100, it will be $144 a month. So this is one way where you could actually invest in stocks and pretty much set yourself up so that you can have a quasi retirement where you can live off of part of your dividends, let the other part go back into the stock, and then just live off of it without touching your balance. So that's one of my strategies that I like to use. And in another episode, I'll actually show you what I'm doing with the stock that I have 100 shares, where I actually sell option contracts against this stock to bring in even more money per month, even though the stock pays me a dividend every 3 months, which actually increases the total amount of money that I get paid per year from this stock. Now, one of the other things that I'll start doing in these videos is I'm going to start letting everybody know the trades that I've been making. And if I can see the trades that I've made today, I actually sold some of the stock that I had that pays a dividend so that I could get into an options trade. Now, this options trade is what's referred to as a LEAP, a long-term equity anticipation security, which in short just means that this option that I bought out in time doesn't expire until January the 21st of 2022, which will give me over a year for this stock to catch up to the strike price that I've bought this option for. And what I've done is, if I can find right here, I bought what is called a call option for $11.68. Now, any call option that you buy, you will multiply the price paid by 100, which will give you the total of how much money you will be investing in this option. So I've paid $1,168 for the right to buy 100 shares of this stock, ARKK, which is an ETF that invests in technology companies, out in January 22 at the 125 strike. Now, at the time that I bought this call option, the price of the stock was only $97. As you can see, by the end of the day, the stock closed up 396 at 99.63, which brought my total for the day up to $102 made just in one day. Now, I'll go more in depth later on in this series about how to invest in options. But for now, I just wanted to show you one of the trades that I made today. So that will be it for today. And I will see you guys next time for the next recording. If you have any questions after you've watched this video, just leave me a comment and I will answer as soon as possible. You guys take care and I'll talk to you later.